Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on the do, which is what I call my signature hairstyle that I've been wearing since about 2003. I wanted my hair off of me during one hot summer, and I asked my god sister, I said, just put 4 big twists in the back and some across the top, or just twist the top out. And that hairstyle morphed into what I now call the do. It's a protective style. It's great for if you just want to stretch your hair as well. So start with clean hair, stretched hair. My ends are sealed already, so if you see extra goo on my hands, don't freak out. It's just a little bit of extra oil on my ends. You will need a wide tooth, preferably rat tail, so you don't have to switch back and forth to part. You're also going to need something to hold your hair out of the way, a couple ponytail holders or a couple clamps, butterfly clamps, 2 to 3 bob pins or hairpins, whichever you prefer. And optional would be the little black rubber bands or little clear rubber bands. You can use those as well. Sometimes I use them, sometimes I don't. I like to do this hairstyle with healthy hair butter or some other type of heavier cream for my hair to impart the shine and moisture it'll need while it's tucked away. So as you can see, you will start with a part going from ear to ear horizontally, and then you're going to section that hair out of the way, get it out the way, ponytail it, twist it over like I did, and then from that ear to ear part in the middle, directly straight down the back. So I don't know, as long as it's semi-straight, you'll get compliments. Don't worry about it. Sometimes I get people say, well, how did you get it so straight? I'm like, it's not. So from there, you want to separate in the 2 sides from each other so that the part doesn't blur along the way, because sometimes, as you all know, once the hair starts curling and coiling on top of each other, it's sometimes a little bit harder to keep control. So we're going to start. I always start in the back, and I'm going to begin first just by sectioning off a part in my hair, and then when I come back, I'll begin the twisting process so you can see it. It's going to consist of, you can do 6 twists across. I like to do 4. So it'll be 1, 2, then 3, 4. So it's 2 on each side of the center part, if that makes sense at all. So I'm going to try to get this part straight, and I don't want to bore you or waste your time or fast forward going through all that. So I'll cut and come back, and we'll start the twist process. Okay. Alright, so the first section is ready. It's parted away. As you can see, it's the further corner of the 2. It's stretched out and everything. Now I'm just going to add a little bit of the healthy hair butter. I like to put it in my palm and slide it down the entire length of the hair, and then really concentrate on getting the ends. Okay? From there, all it is a simple flat twist, and we're just going to twist straight up. So you can see how this works. And then as you reach the top, just make sure you twist so it's secure, because we're going to be moving these twists out of the way. Sometimes I'll do a quick 3-stitch braid, a regular braid, just to make it hold a little bit, especially if I'm not going to use, I'm sorry, I was covering my face, especially if I'm not going to use the little black rubber bands, and that helps it to hold. So there's the first one. That's done. Second one, you repeat the same. You do the same thing, then you divide this half and you do the same thing, and then we do the front. I'll be back when it's time to do the front. I'm going to complete the back, Just remember, follow the pattern. First, second, third, fourth. And then we hit the top, and then we complete it. Okay? Okay, so the back is all finished. I'm going to turn around so you can see. I can't stand up because I'm really, really tall. I couldn't record this even standing because the tripod wasn't tall enough fully extended. So that's that. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, sometimes if you need a little extra help, if there's someone else in your home to help you part, to make that a little easier so it goes faster. If not, after a while, with 2 mirrors, you get the hang of it. That's what I meant to say. You need another mirror so you can see the back. I have one here, and then I have the big one here for in between takes. So now we're going to get ready to start in the front. Okay, so I just undid the front portion of my hair. You can do 3 to 4 twists in the front section to match the 4 to 6 in the back. I prefer to do 3 because I'm kind of lazy. Sorry. We start by sectioning off this portion of the hair in the front. Come down and around. Now I'm left-handed, so for me it makes sense to go to the left. If you're right-handed or ambidextrous, you probably can go to the left or right. If you're right-handed, maybe try this going the same way, but down into the right, so it's a little easier. So I just part straight down, make a little hook at the end of that section. So then your part will look like this. Okay? Get rid of that hair in that section, get it out the way. I don't mean get rid of it, I mean get it out the way. Okay, so I'm just pulling that back, and now I'm going to add the product to this section of my hair, and then I'm going to twist in the same way I just did to the back. Okay? Now my hair is a completely different texture on the hairline, so I have to be careful to kind of get it as tight as I can so that it'll hold. I always say, when people say something about my quote-unquote baby hair, I say, yeah, but the rest is all grown. So I have to definitely try to make sure I get it, because it automatically starts trying to escape my fingers. So you just twist until you're done. Okay, as you can see, we're moving along. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is make the second part, and then the third part will stand on its own. All we're going to do is section and kind of swing it over, you know, in the same way that you did the first one. You're just going a little further over, if you can see, okay? So I'm going to straighten that out, and then we'll come back and finish it all up, okay? Thanks.